No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today I am here with our esteemed guest, Skippa Da Flippa, aka Flippa, aka Flippa Havin on social media. How the fuck you living, bro?
I'm blessed, my brother.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
I feel like you are a dude who's got a very, very interesting story that must be told. There's someone that nearly everyone, I assume, watching this could identify the name, but there's a lot of holes in the story. There's a lot to which I think needs to be filled in that people don't necessarily know, and I think we gotta attack that. We gotta tell people who you are.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And you rolled up in here smelling like big dope.
I mean,
monstrous
this for us,
dope.
though. You know what I'm saying? This for me and you.
Oh, I can hit it too?
Hold on.
And that's lit. I got my fucking methamphetamines right here in my cup.
I'm telling you.
And then we got Zans in the blunt.
Know that wrong.
How many bars you put in this? You know, this is a thing that happens to me is that I do one interview.
That was silly as hell, bro.
Like today I got 2 interviews. This one we're going to get faded as fuck. The second one, who knows what's going to happen in that one because I'm going to be a little bit,
You're going to be on lean mode, no cap. But, nah, I feel good, though. I agree with the things that you're saying, but I ain't the type of person to brag. I ain't the type of person to press about telling people what I've done, any of that, bro. I'm just trying to get to the whole next level, bro.
Which can sometimes be a liability in the rap game because let's be honest, rap game is all about, yeah, it's about skills. Yeah, it's about making good music and everything, but there's a big element to which it's image, it's putting yourself out there, it's drama, it's being in the headlines. There's a lot of the shit that sort of, is part of being a rapper.
Yeah, but these niggas cap it here, though, man. These niggas cap it here. Man, look, you can say all that, but at the end of the day, 80% of these niggas cap as hell, bro. Like, I'm talking about cap.
Well, I feel like you're somebody who, like, almost sort of went out of your way. You never did a shitload of interviews. You never put yourself out there, like, super, super crazy like that.
Well, the interview thing, I hate when people just be asking me all type of questions that don't even pertain to things that's going on today. So that's why I froze on that. And then I was going through a crazy little, I'm not gonna say crazy, but I was just going through personal shit that I couldn't put out. So I just dealt with it. And then I came back. And I'm back like this still, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So, okay, but let's go back in time, though, because it's like your lack of interviews has me, like, not even 100% on exactly where you're coming from or how you even got into the game 100%. So where were you born and raised?
I was born in Palm Beach, and I moved to the north. That's the north side of the A. And from there, I came up with the Amigos, and we signed the QC.
You came up with them. So, like, what was your involvement with them prior to them and you getting signed to QC? How'd you even meet them and shit?
When I moved to the A, the first person that I talked to was Quavo.
How'd you guys meet?
Through my sister. Yeah, but it was through my sister because she was cool with his fucking sister.
Okay.
And then that's how we slid together. And then we just had goddamn. We were just doing what the fuck we was doing.
And when you met him, he was rapping?
No, not at the time.
Okay.
Fuck no. I think I was like 13. Hell no, he wasn't rapping.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, we was young as hell.
Holy shit.
That's why we call each other cousins and shit at the time. But it's, hell no, we wasn't fucking rapping. We were trying to goddamn get some money bad as hell.
Right. So
whatever.
with him at 13, though, must have been pretty early in your trap career.
Nah, I wasn't trapping at 13. I was goddamn. I was in trouble like a motherfucker, though.
Okay. You were just trying to get some money, or what were you on at that time? What brought you guys together?
13, I was in school. Obviously, Adam, silly ass nigga.
Right. He was in school too? You guys were in school together?
Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah. And then we just kept getting in trouble. And I got kicked out of school. I think it was like 10th grade. I got kicked out of school, so I was like, fuck that. I ain't go back. And then we start.
What'd you get kicked out of school for? What the fuck were you doing?
I think I got in a fight that time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got in a fight that time.
Behead someone in the classroom?
Shit. If I could, I would. But other than that, I just had to.
But so you got kicked out of school?
Yeah, I got kicked out of school, and then from there.
It is a little hot, isn't it?
He's hot.
He's hot. Shut out, Rizzo.
But from there, over here. Grab this from me.
Grab the drip.
You got to grab the drip, John.
Flippa came in with a drip carrier.
It's all right. But shit from there, School really wasn't, school ain't shit. But of course, we always got to tell all of the kids to stay in school so they can stay out of fucking trouble. But I wasn't the type to press about school. I got kicked out, so I'm gonna find some. I think I had got a job. I think I was like 15, and then I got a job at McDonald's, and I was trapping out the drive-through. That's when I started trapping.
Trapping in the sense that like you knew people who could drop a code word to get some drugs?
On my mama, I'm trapping out the drive-through in McDonald's.
Because every once in a while you hear like a story in the news about somebody getting caught doing this, and everybody just shares it on Facebook, and they're like, can you believe this guy was trapping out of the Popeyes drive-through or whatever? But you hear the same story like every year. Somebody's always busting this scheme.
Always, but I wasn't that type of nigga to goddamn have too many people to know what the fuck I was doing. Like, it was always close friends or something. So it's some smooth shit. Like, I'm not finna serve 20 niggas that I don't know. I'm gonna serve 10 people that I do know, and it's just gonna be cool. Like,
I feel like the problem comes about when you have the whole staff in on it with you. You got some girl, she's in 10th grade, and she's selling coke for you. It's like, she's not gonna keep your secret. She's gonna get caught up, and then she's gonna snitch on you, right?
Ain't on none of that.
Yeah.
She ain't on none of that. Swear to God.
You gotta keep the operation small. That's what the cops will always tell you. If you want to commit a crime and get away with it, just don't have any co-defendants. Just don't do it with
That's
anyone.
why people go by themselves.
Do it alone, right? Yeah. Work in the fast food joint yourself. All right, so you were trapping out of the McDonald's. Did you ever get caught?
Nah. My manager had goddamn caught me, but she ain't say nothing. She just had wanted some weed, so I gave her some weed. It was cool.
Oh, okay. But she still let you keep working there?
Nah, she had fired me for sure.
Oh, okay. But you had some weed to not get arrested?
Nah, hell no, I ain't go to that shit. No.
Okay, I fuck with that. So were you rapping this whole time, or where did that come in?
I ain't start like going to the fucking studio and shit until I got signed to QC.
Okay.
But we had the studio in the bando for years before that, like years before that, and they was just making songs, and they was just goddamn getting fucking better. Like, I'm talking about fast though. Like, it was like, what y'all got going?
Right. So you were actually
fast, yeah.
you were seeing Migos like develop because like when
I was recording them.
Right. You were recording with them all the time. You guys were always just together.
I was on the computer recording them.
You were like low key engineer hustler.
Wade taught me how to record, and I recorded them.
Oh wow.
All the way up to QC, I was still recording them.
So you're
and
here.
then I started fucking rapping. P had pulled me to the side, and then he was like, "Hey, fool, what you finna do, bro? You gonna fucking rap, or you gonna goddamn keep on goddamn just fucking going behind these niggas?" Da, da, da. I was like, "Yeah, you right, shit."
How did they that communication even start to have Q and Coach K even have a conversation, or excuse me, P and Coach K having
a conversation
with you, Migos, whoever? Like, how did that relationship even start?
Long way.
Long Way was the plug. Wow.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
Real nigga.
One of the most underrated trap musicians of all time.
I agree.
Unbelievable.
I agree.
Hit you with the water, let it re-rock.
No cap.
I don't want to rock right now. Okay.
Well,
sure. That's a new hit anyway, though. I'm looking old school.
He had old hits too, though.
Stupid old hits, yeah.
Yeah, old hits too, for sure.
And was Pee Wee signed to Gucci at this time?
Pee Wee was not signed to Gucci.
But they had a deal
because
they did tapes together and shit like that. But they had a relationship?
Yes, of course. Of course. Guwap got locked up, and then Pee Wee was just going crazy by his damn self.
Right.
And shit. On the low, we was trying to get Pee Wee to come and sign. She was like, come on over here.
Right.
But he just had so much going on. He was just.
Were you and Migos like bubbling on a smaller level? Were you guys even being out there doing shows and shit like that? Or how was the music like really coming together before QC went in and scooped everybody up?
Shit, I was on the road with them probably up until like 2000, the beginning of 2016.
Right.
And I started getting paid for my own shows.
Okay.
And I started going to go do my own tours and all that shit.
So you signed to QC though without a second thought. Were you excited about it? You just thought like, this is the move. I'm with my boys.
I was already goddamn QC. I was really, I was already QC for real. And then it was just when I had the chain and the paperwork was all done, it was just all the way official.
I mean, that was a fucking moment right there. Like QC came together, Migos exploded, and you're blowing up Yachty, everything, and it felt like everything was going really smoothly during that time period.
Everything was moving.
Yeah. When did you start to get frustrated?
Frustrated? I ain't gonna say frustrated. I could say I was getting kind of like, I had questions like, why I ain't doing this or why I ain't doing that, but it's a time for shit. And at that time, I ain't fucking know that shit. I'm I'm goddamn 22, 23, just like, come on, nigga, I'm trying to goddamn go.
Yeah.
And shit, Pete trying to goddamn tell me, like, bro, it's the time, and I'm just trying to go.
Right. It was a crazy time period too, because you had OG Mako, and also when I was going back and listening to you guys' shit, it's easy to forget how aggressive y'all were rapping at that time.
I be hearing that shit, I be like, God damn, that used to be.
You guys are mad as hell.
I swear to God,
It tripped me out listening to some old shit, and I'd hear Pablo Juan rapping, like yelling. I'm like, man, he do not rap like that anymore.
Nah, I don't think nobody rap how they did in like 2015.
If you still rap exactly how you used to rap, then you're probably boring as hell and nobody likes you anymore.
Probably ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you gotta always be changing. It's crazy. But yeah, actually, you know, and that was like kind of an interesting time period where, like, if you really look at it, there were a lot of people coming out of Atlanta that were doing a lot of new and different things rap wise.
Yeah.
People forget how different Migos sounded at that time.
Like Lil Baby say, everybody steal a swag from Atlanta and run off. That is no cap. That is no cap.
That's a fact, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, what was that lifestyle like during that whole time period and shit? Just on tour constantly?
I was probably, that had like put me to where I am today. Because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. I'm talking about in every aspect though, on the fucking road, paperwork part, all that shit. I'm talking about just period. I wouldn't be who I am today. So I take that every day and I keep on pushing, bro.
When do you feel like the divide started to open up between you and QC, where all of a sudden you felt like you weren't getting what you wanted from them in terms of that relationship?
I don't really remember. I just call myself trying to always move, bro. I hate just to be in the same, like I had felt stuck. So I had to like try to like figure something out. Like, why is this going on? Why is this not doing this? And why don't I have shit on Spotify? Why don't I have this on? It's just a whole bunch of shit. So I had to ask questions. And when I asked questions, shit ain't go how it was supposed to go. So I had to do what I had to do for me, bro. And people don't understand that shit, bro. Like people just be like, shit, they don't fuck with him no more because of that. Niggas don't know what the hell they be talking about, bro. That should be funny as hell to me, but I don't be saying shit because I don't give a fuck. Don't nobody pay my bills, bro, but me, bro. So at the end of the day, suck my dick. Right. Don't care.
Right.
Straight up.
But so when you look back at it, do you feel like you were just sort of not understanding how the music business worked, or do you feel like you were in the right?
Half and half. Half and half.
Because a lot of the shit in the music business, you got to sit back and let time pass, because, you know, realistically, a lot of times the label, they're not, you know, you're ready to go. You're 100%. I got all these songs. I'm ready to do this. And the label, a lot of times they're busy. They're pushing somebody else. They feel like it's not time, need more development, whatever. So you basically came to them with your frustrations, and then that just wasn't appreciated. They didn't accept it, or how'd that go?
No. I mean, I guess you could say that shit, because I ain't signed to them no more, but it ain't no bad blood or nothing. It's just that the business part just wasn't right.
Mako was like crazy vocal about being stuck in the contract and not being happy about it. You were a little bit less vocal, but you've let it out a little bit over the years.
I'm a player. I'm a real live player.
Right.
I don't play live. I play 2K, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real player.
Okay. In the sense that, what, you felt like it was better to handle it behind the scenes rather than talking on Instagram, or what?
For sure. But then sometimes if shit don't go how you trying to go, you gotta go another way.
I mean, yeah, because it definitely didn't go that smooth, because at one point you called them 50-year-old haters on the gram, right?
Yeah.
Was that just an example of you getting too frustrated, or what was that?
Yeah, for sure. But again, I said half and half. I ain't just gonna say I'm all the way wrong. I'm gonna say I'm halfway wrong and I'm halfway right, for sure.
Was it hard for you to get out of the actual contract, because it felt like Mako felt like he was stuck in it forever? They were just dragging it out, whereas you claim that you're out of it now, right?
Yeah, I've been out. Shit, I'm starting to have an ENT, brother.
Okay. But was it hard to get released from the QC contract?
Yeah, obviously.
You had to buy yourself out?
Sure. Man, them folks, man, look, man, them folks talking about some paper just like I'm talking about some paper, so shit. I understand.
Do you respect Coach K and P?
I respect Pete because he took me out the hood for sure.
But do you respect the way that they handled that from a business perspective?
Nah. Hell nah.
Why not?
What you mean? Bro, I was the second person to get signed to QC, bro. First it was the Migos, and then it was me, and then it was Rich, and then OG Maclo, and then Johnny Cinco. Or I could have got it wrong, but yeah, it was kind of like that. Why the hell wouldn't I? Why the fuck would I be like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna keep on watching Holmes sign Jones and then push Jones and then sign him and then hell no, nigga, I seen six or seven people come in and get signed and go past, and I ain't say shit for years, bro. I ain't say shit for years. I ain't seen that for years, bro.
Right. But I mean, and I guess that's kind of the way to look at it is like if you have an artist and you have them signed and you still plan on working on their career, that's one thing. But if you're planning on sort of like intentionally holding them so that they can't get out and put out music because it's like sort of like a form of revenge or because you owe them money technically in the long term, that's kind of a different thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing like that though. It was just on some I feel like shit just could have been a lot fucking different, bro, if shit was done the right way.
Okay. But
that's it.
But you managed to make your way out of that. What's your relationship like at this point with like Migos? You go so back with them. Do you talk to them ever?
Take off my dog for sure. Should I be? I talk to Sid every once in a while, but Quay, I might see Quay in, but it's because I'm so busy. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And they so busy, so it's not like we just like, fuck y'all niggas, hey nigga, fuck you too. It ain't nothing like that.
Right. Everybody got their own lives, but at the same time, do you ever feel like there was an element where they basically like didn't want to fuck with you because QC is supposed to look like a family, and if you're fucking with somebody, like it's just not. If they're fucking with you, then it's gonna look kind of weird because people knew that you weren't super tight with the label anymore.
No, there's some personal shit going on behind the scenes that shit don't even be really talked about because shit get ugly. But it's just I feel like I believe in if I came in the door with whoever I came in the door with, that's who I'm gonna go out the door with.
Right.
Unless some nigga is doing some real fuck nigga shit, and I ain't never did no fuck nigga shit in my life because I'm far from a fuck nigga. And nigga, you can ask about me like I ain't know none of that. So for it to go how it went and how I still got them going, I felt some type of way a long time ago, but then I'm a grown ass man, bro. I done been through way more crazy shit, so I feel like I can goddamn I'ma slide my way up out of there, and I'ma still get me some paper, bro.
Right.
And I'ma still be me, and I'ma still keep a G at all times.
Yeah, I mean, like there's such a different place in your heart for the people that you were fucking with before you had money or before you were well known, etc. Like when I look at the people that I knew before I really had shit going on, I feel like a completely different way towards them. And it's very hard for me to create a new relationship that is as close as the ones that you had with people before you had anything.
Yeah, nigga, you just said some shit. You just said some really shit.
Put me on your album intro right there.
I can't wait. Number one.
Hit me up.
A little 20-second motherfucker for you.
20K. I got the clearance fee.
He going up. He going up.
You know, Ghostface took a part of our interview and put it on his album, and nobody said shit to me. And then my interview got copyright claimed because of the intro that he then put on his album, and I had to dispute it and get that cleared out. So, you know.
I've been through some shit like that with some producers. That shit whack as hell.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Where they just take some random fucking snippet of your voice and put it on a song or something?
Nah, I done had some producers goddamn steal some other people's beats from like across the country and then put their tag on it, and then they get that's why I got 6 producers signed that have me entertainment right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going big.
I noticed you pushing this white kid that
I'm pushing all my dogs, white, black, purple, blue, don't care.
But what's the little TJ song that's blowing up?
That motherfucker just went gold.
And what's the artist's name is, or the producer's name is?
Iceberg won a bag, bitch.
Right, Iceberg. How the hell did you sign all these producers?
Because I keep it player.
Right.
I feel like in this whole industry, bro, niggas be trying producers, but at the end of the day, bro, where the fuck would we be at if it wasn't for the fucking the fucking beat? This shit come from the beat,
and
bro.
it's not that hard to keep the producers happy because they're used to not getting any fucking praise or acclaim for what they do.
Thank you.
Right.
All them folks just want some paper and some and just to be seen, bro. It's they beat, nigga. Goddamn, keep it playing with the people, bro.
And there's a million producers that we could think of who basically created the careers for certain artists. And yeah, those artists are still huge, but like if you have a dope producer who has a unique sound, do whatever the fuck you got to do.
I agree.
Give them money, give them clothes, give them anything, take them on tour, do whatever you got to do to keep that motherfucker happy, because in reality, as soon as he starts to get on, if you weren't treating him right, he's going to be with a bigger artist, he's going to move on. But if he has that loyalty towards you because you had that real kinship, then you could probably, you know, keep getting those beats and keep having a good relationship and shit.
You always gotta keep a good fucking relationship, bro. That shit'll take you far. That shit'll take you a lot further than some other shit for sure.
And you know that, and that's probably what, in a sense, kept you from being the guy who was wilding the fuck out on social media all the time about the label situation, right? Because you don't want to be known as a disloyal dude or a guy who is messy publicly like that, right?
Yeah, but shit, you know where I come from. I had to do what I had to do, and I grew up now, and I look back and I tell my dog all the time, I be like, bro, I can't believe I used to be that motherfucking crazy. I used to be sleek like that on the low.
Really?
Yeah.
You were wilding out during that era where you were in your QC area of your life. Were you all fucked up back then?
Fucked up as in how?
Like off drugs, for one. Let's start there.
Hold on, who you think I am?
I don't know.
I ain't none of these niggas, the SoundCloud rap shit, all of the
You never popped a perk?
half dead. I ain't never said that. I just ain't finna go around talking about I pop perks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Bro, when I was coming up, bro, it wasn't no social media, it wasn't no Instagram. Nigga, you had to be a real nigga to be a rapper, bro. Like you had to be a real nigga. All of that telling shit, that shit out the door. I swear to God.
Right.
All the other cap ass shit that's going on, that shit out the door, bro. That shit was not going on when I was coming up, bro.
Right.
Maybe that's kind of why I was way more piped up then than now. Because niggas is fucking with all of the fake telling shit, you're killing your partners, all that. I ain't going for none of that. I ain't with that, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah. Actually, I mean, when we think about Atlanta during that era, I mean, yeah, you guys were like sort of the new wave of Atlanta dudes, but in a lot of ways you still had more like clear street morals of respect and shit like that versus a lot of the stuff that kind of gets through. Now it's no problem. You can be 15, you can blow up, you don't know nobody, you don't got no connections, whatever. It's just all of a sudden you're a star.
You can be 15, you can be 45.
Yeah.
You can be whatever, goddamn. Ain't no age bracket now. You just gotta throw something up on Instagram, goddamn. Shit might pop, your shit might hit a million views. They have unpaid for, but you gonna get it done.
That is weird, right? Do you feel like a lot of the views out there are paid for?
Man, who do you think you're gonna trick me? Man, listen.
J. Cole said that all those plays are coming from machines or whatever. We need those machines.
I don't
pull the
even
camera out.
I don't even want the machine. I don't want the machine. You need green.
So, like, throughout all this bullshit that you were going through in terms of being stuck in the 360 deal and everything, do you feel like what did your relationship go through with music? Like, were you still happy recording throughout all that, or did that stop your momentum?
No, I never stopped recording. I'm gonna tell you that now. I be looking at people because I know people, like I know rap niggas to this day, or artists or whatever the fuck y'all call them. These niggas probably got like 3 songs that they've ever done, and probably got like a song or 2 out and it's gone. I'm talking about like gone. But they only have a catalog on their hard drive of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs. And I'm having 2,000-3,000 songs.
Right.
I have 2,000-3,000 songs. Probably some more shit. I lost about 2-3 hard drives going to jail with the Migos. But other than that, my current hard drive has about 2,000 to 3,000 songs on it.
Right.
And I record every day.
I mean, that's the
My
way.
engineer on the side of you, shit. You already know what's going on.
That's what you got to do. You got to like put in all of that work, because you never like. These are the only things we know is that when you first start, you're not going to be that good, and if you keep working at it, you're going to get a lot better. So if you work at it a lot, then maybe you could get a lot better.
That's
That's the only things we know.
Exactly. But shit, I don't get why shit goes like that though. Shit, a nigga have all these motherfucking hard ass fucking songs, but a nigga get, and I ain't just talking about me, but he also have a whole catalog crazy as fuck, like going crazy, and then you got 1, 2, 3 songs. He ain't even working. He ain't did no groundwork, no none.
You saying that kind of bothers you when you see
It don't bother me at all.
Right.
Because I'm not a hater at all. It don't bother me. I just be like, it's just funny to me.
People are just addicted to new shit. And a lot of times, if they got somebody new, it's a new face, it's a new name, you got a new weird face tattoo, you got a new voice that they never heard before, and that's enough for them to blow it up.
Stop Adam right now. It's not a new voice.
Well, it's an actual new voice, even if it sounds a lot like things we heard before.
Nah, fuck the things before. It's like 5 people that sound like one person, and then you got another 5 people that sound like another person, and then you got, I don't know, maybe it's just they just fuck with the song. They don't care who the fuck the song is from. Damn, boy, you over there driving shit.
We just heard a phone break. Oh, he broke it really, though. He really cracked his phone down.
Boy, you crazy.
Unless it was already broken. Damn. Wish I had footage of
And
that.
nigga drop your phone every other second of the day.
You got a case in your phone?
Yes,
Me too. I can't imagine not having a case.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't broke my phone in like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, I'm goddamn not gonna with it. I don't want my shit to break as soon as I leave.
I break it through the case every now and then.
That's bad.
So, you know, that definitely, I need a case.
That's because you always got them.
Oh, I mean, that's part of the problem for sure.
What I'm saying.
Can I be honest with you?
For sure.
This is my first day wearing Robin jeans.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say you was on your Kodak shit, but I ain't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna.
Listen, bro, we went to the mall yesterday and I went to Bloomingdale's and I was kind of like, man, like I'm not fucking with all these pants, blah, blah, blah. And then we walk out and I see the fucking Robin's jeans store and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get 6'9" out real quick.
Oh my God. Freeze. Pause.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Pause.
that.
But, you know, I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna get some fucking rhinestones on my booty today. Let's just do it.
Freeze again. Freeze. Pause.
Freeze is the new pause? That means you gotta just stop.
Freeze is the old pause. I'm just saying freeze in like 2015.
Really? I was saying no homo non-stop in 2005. Stupid hard with a no homo, bro.
Stupid hard.
You sound mad fucked up now
Pause,
if you say
freeze
no homo. You guys hit pause on stupid hard.
That boy Adam going digital, man. J Money.
Oh, man. No, that's real though, man. Back in New York, no homo. Cameron took that. That was invented in Harlem, and then Cameron brought it to us.
Damn right. I just heard some shit on IG last night. He was doing an interview with somebody, and he just said that same shit. But he said he kept it player. He said he ain't invented. He just put it out there.
Right.
He kept it player.
See, that's super honest right there, because if you're a star rapper or whatever, there could be some slang term that somebody came up with in the hood and you think it's hot and you put it in a song. You could just take all the credit.
I watched it.
It's more realer for him to just be honest about it. It's like, that's something that they were saying in my hood.
I watched it with plenty of people.
I bet, because there's a ton of slang and all kinds of stuff that came up during your era. Did you invent the dab?
I'm a little no auto-tune. I think I got that shit in my voice still. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a group thing.
Right. Everybody was just
It was a
hanging
label
out.
thing. It was a label thing. I don't feel like I should take credit for things that people should know. Like, nigga, go look at my videos, nigga. What you want me to say? No.
You guys were super early on it.
Me, Guap, and the Migos.
But you remember anybody outside of the camp doing it before you guys?
Fuck no. I'm telling you who the fuck made it. Me, Guap, and the Migos.
Right.
Me, Guap, and Take. Honestly.
Really?
And then them folks just, when I think they was on tour for like 12 cities. And I couldn't go because I had a warrant. So I was just in the studio. I was in QC studio for like 2 weeks by myself, recording, mad as hell. Take off, FaceTime me, and them niggas was at one of the craziest shows in the world. Them niggas was going so crazy. I got mad as fuck. That's when I went in the studio and I made Safe House. That's the one that I played that shit for them niggas when they came back, and set jumped right on that motherfucker. And like, I say that because that's a song that kind of like threw the dab out there, and how fast can you count it? So it's like, I was doing that shit in every video that I ever shot. Like, even if it's a slow song, I was goddamn doing it. And then it got to a point where everybody stopped, and I was the only one doing it, and the niggas was calling me lame. I'm talking about other niggas. You lame, yeah, you still dabbing. But then I kept on dabbing, and then the next thing you know, you got Barack Obama and goddamn Hillary Clinton. What else you want me to?
Right.
I ain't got to talk about that shit no more,
But
bro.
yo, that's the reality of the situation is if you come up with some fly shit, by the time it starts to make its way to being mainstream, obviously you're going to be fucking sick of
All
it.
that Cam Newton
You're going to
shit,
think it's corny as hell.
All that Cap Newton shit, freeze me, bro. Yeah, I'm only talking, all right, hello?
Right.
I ain't going.
Right.
Straight up.
Like, if you're gonna have a giant hit by the time it's number one, you heard that thing 5,000 times.
5,000.
You're over it.
Yeah. To a sense.
But the dab, like, yeah, is that weird seeing Obama do it? Was it? This is like, it's got to be a trippy thing to see it go that far.
Yeah, I was like, it's just crazy. I was probably like more so like happy as hell, but I ain't the type of person to take all the credit. I don't get like, nigga, we did it. Fuck you talking about?
Right.
I did this, I did that, nigga, we did it, nigga. If anything, nigga, if we all together, nigga, then we together.
Do you, or okay, let me ask you something. Who's the best rapper out of the Migos?
I ain't gonna answer that.
You don't have a personal favorite?
I hurt some nigga heart.
You seem like you're a Takeoff fan, though.
Take off. You know, that's my dog. Just Takeoff just always keep it plugged, just like me. He gonna tell you when you wrong. He gonna tell you right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you if he wrong. He just a player, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a player, so.
Is it weird seeing those guys like go from just your homies to being like mega world famous? Like, it's kind of weird how famous they've gone, right?
Bro, I wanted the best for them niggas 10 fucking years ago, bro. Ain't shit gonna change, bro. I ain't never been a hater, bro. I just always been. I'm very. I'm fucking like that shit be like making me smile, bro, because I know where the fuck that we came from, bro. Like, and that shit hell, so.
Definitely.
I can never be like, damn, that shit lame as hell. Because it ain't. Them niggas grind for that shit, bro, and they fucking deserve it, so shit.
Definitely. So you get out of your deal and stuff. How do you keep your career moving forward? What did you have to do to keep everything continue to go?
I was just stayed on the fucking road. Like, I kept on getting like booked for shows, but then I stopped dropping projects and I stopped dropping shit because it's like every time that I post some shit, it get took down.
Oh,
that was when I found
that.
out. That's when I had to get on the horn like, hey, but then I had took care of it and then I signed the BMG
Okay.
publishing deal, and they signed me on a pub deal. But then when I went in there to play them, I think I played them like 20-something songs, and them folks like, we want to sign you for publishing and for distribution. But I'm the first person to get signed to BMG on the pub side and on the distro side. So I'm currently signed to them for the project, still having two. I'm finna drop that in like 2 more weeks, and that bitch gonna be crazy. I'm some flavor on there, some real deal flavor on there.
Yeah. Do you feel like your fan base has changed, or do you think it was weird for them to go through you sort of not being a part of the movement that you came in with?
My fan base ain't gonna never change because that's just my fan base, and they real, and they gonna always be there. But I don't feel like I didn't go down, bro. I ganked like when I left QC, bro. I think I was at like 200,000 fucking followers, bro. I'm at 500 something now. I couldn't have dropped down. They ain't no in hell.
Right. Definitely. You feel like, or I saw you saying something on your Instagram about Lil Pump trying to sound like you. Let's get into it.
Which one do? I'm off for that.
Off-White, all right. That song?
Thug Life, Drug Life. Yeah, what?
Right.
Play the song. Pull it up. It's called Thug Life.
Okay.
Same exact cadence. What?
Do you think it's a coincidence, or you think they
Ain't
sort
no
of...
coincidence. Dinky, man. What you wrong?
Winky dink.
Cap.
Do you think is that something that you think that like a lot of younger rappers do though? Is that they'll just hear a song they like and they'll just sort of make their own version?
I mean, that's cool. Recognition is everything, brother. Everything. If you don't do that, then it's like fuck that. Period. That's how I feel.
You think Lil Pump's a Skippa Da Flippa fan? Do you have any reason in particular to think that?
I mean, he from Florida. Shit, I'm from Florida. Shit, I don't see why not. I was a fan until I seen that.
Really?
For sure.
You felt like he crossed a line with that, or?
Recognition is everything, brother.
Okay. Interesting.
I come from a different time, bro. I don't know. I got all my screws and shit, you know what I'm saying? I might talk like this, but trust me, I'm on your ass, brother. On my mama, I'm on your ass, brother.
Do you feel like there's other examples that you can think of where people have like too directly stolen shit from your catalog, or?
I can name a whole bunch of shit. I I'm a quiet nigga, bro. I'm not about to go on IG and do all that. I just don't believe in that because where I come from, if you're doing all that, you got to push up on a nigga. And I know if I'm trying to push up on a nigga, they not on none of that. So I'm trying to keep the good peace, the positivity, and the positive vibes. So it's cool.
So you want to give the positive version of yourself to the public?
I've been doing that for, I think, a while now.
Is that hard for you? You got violent impulses?
No, it ain't violent. That means that you got violent impulses.
Hey, I do, man. There's other times all the time I want to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah, that's because you probably be getting aggravated and shit, bro.
That's because fucking weird ass people will say weird shit to my girlfriend in public and shit, and I got to be over here not beating them up.
But check though, you know what you got to do.
Yeah,
you're a player. You
but
done
it's
signed up for that
fans.
shit,
It's just
you know
fans who don't know how to act. You know, it's not like they're really being malicious. They're just annoying as fuck. Not all of them, just occasionally.
I've had a couple of those in my day, but you gotta know how to go about the whole situation. If not, she can get out of hand.
She can definitely get out of hand.
She can get out of hand for sure.
But you don't want to get into that situation because then you're gonna end up in court and all that. I don't need that.
There's always some extra shit going on.
I'm way too pretty to be in jail. I don't think I can do it. I cannot catch a body. I did 24 hours in New York City. Oh my God.
In New York? Oh no, I ain't doing that, bar.
You're sitting in this little thing, and you got the thing all around you. You got 50 guys in the room. You're taking a shit, flushing it real fast because you don't want them to smell your shit and get mad at you.
Shit, that's everywhere.
24 hours of that was way too much for me.
24 ain't nothing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking all the time. I'm like, people do this for years. Holy shit.
Back in the day, nigga, wish they went to jail for 24 hours. 24, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
That shit over with.
I wish I had done a little 90 days or something because that would be good for something
like
to talk about on here, though. You know, it's like a code that motherfuckers can't, like,
Man,
I can't relate to those conversations the same way.
Man, listen, bro.
I can't do 90 days now, but back in the day, I could have knocked that out, you know?
That ain't nothing to talk about with nobody, man. I was telling somebody that.
All right, 6 years.
You really taking it there.
God, I wish I did 6 years.
You can't do shit like that, because look, though, bro.
I'm just kidding.
I'm talking to somebody, bro, and I'm telling her, like, she trying to get to know me, so I'm goddamn telling her, and then she like, nah, tell me the truth. Man, listen. Yeah, you got going on here, Adam.
Sorry, we got one fly that's been hanging out for a few weeks.
I'm trying to get on the mic. So I'm talking to this girl and shit. She's trying to tell me, well, she's trying to ask me to tell her about me.
Right.
Man, I'm sitting here telling her like, I ain't trying to tell her like the
grimy shit.
Oh yeah, like the shit.
You could tell her stuff to make yourself look good, stuff to make yourself look tough. You could say whatever the fuck you want, right?
But you don't know which way it's gonna go though, because you know what I'm saying.
You don't know how real she wants you to be.
Hey, you don't know what she fucking with. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what her pimping like yet. So
there's a lot of girls that probably don't want to date you unless you have a felony.
And there's probably girls that ain't dating you if you got a felony. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
You got to know who you're talking to.
And 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna know till 12 months later, and then you already did. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Up through there, looking crazy.
Wait, so what did you end up telling her? Or what was the thought process?
I was trying to keep it cool and goddamn just tell her the shit. Like in the past, like 5 years, she was trying to go back, like 2010. And I started telling her, and she was like, "This."
She was like, "Did you go to college?" You're like, "No, I sold cocaine though."
No, I ain't never sold no cocaine. You know I'm playing.
Well, whatever, you know.
No, she goddamn. I started telling her goddamn. I used to goddamn steal cars and shit. She goddamn looked at me like I was, huh?
Right.
Then she thought I was a pimp and some more shit. She was just taking it up.
That can scare a lot of girls off, I think.
I think it's because my lingo. You know what I'm saying? I be saying some little shit. They be looking at me like,
yeah.
I don't like that shit though. But I ain't no.
Yeah, does that work for you when you're talking to a girl who's more straight-laced and she's kind of like, holy shit, like you got all these interesting slang terms, you got a southern drawl, and they're just like taken aback?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I like them quiet.
I meet girls all the time that are like horrified by things that I think are normal, or they think it's... I meet girls all the time...
That's because you're a guy though, bro.
But you know, like even just having guns around. There's a lot of girls to them, that is insane.
Out here?
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
isn't that crazy though? Because it's like everyone I know got a gun.
Yeah, out here? Shit. Nah.
But I definitely know a lot of people who don't have guns too.
That's why them folks out here goddamn like this. Like, what you got going on?
Right.
Folk getting up about the crib.
You spend a lot of time out here in LA now?
Yeah.
Most of your time?
A majority of it. I be back and forth.
Okay. To Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm spot there, spot here.
Okay. And what do you prefer? What's the difference in your lifestyle out there versus here?
The money flow. Just two different avenues, you know what I'm saying?
You like the people more in Atlanta?
The people,
Yeah,
it's cap ass niggas everywhere.
this is true.
It's cap ass hoes and cap ass niggas everywhere.
Right.
So
Atlanta's a little bit more down to earth, though.
Atlanta just, yeah. Shit out there getting dropped, though.
What do you mean?
Niggas out there getting robbed, shit out there getting dropped. I'm trying to tell you. But that's still home, though. For sure.
People get robbed out here all the time, too, but it's probably worse there.
Yeah, y'all niggas. Trust me, you ain't talking about nothing.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's bad out there?
I mean,
You ever, let me ask you this. Since you've been in the limelight, you ever have anybody try you or any kind of crazy situation like that?
no.
You moving right?
I'm waiting.
Huh?
I'm waiting.
You're waiting.
Yeah. What time? I'm waiting.
What time is it? It's pull up time.
I'm just waiting.
Right.
I'm just too fat for a nigga to keep playing with you.
Too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you got drip. You got diamonds on you. You got a fucking big old bust down
come on, try it
staring
out.
back at me.
Come on, try it out.
Right. No, I don't.
I ain't talking about you, Adam. Come on now.
Who are you?
You know I'm calling the gang about you, dog.
Who is the gang these days? Who are you clicked up with? Who do you spend most of your time hanging out with? Who you work on music with these days?
I spend the majority of my time around niggas that I've been around. Rapper-wise, like, I'm always around Thug. I fuck with DeReg Sean. I fuck with 600. I fuck with Dave East.
Oh.
Sauce. I just fuck with who been still. If you been fucking with me and he still fucking with me, I'ma fuck with you. Fuck with you.
You've been tight with Thug for a long time?
Hell yeah.
How'd you guys become friends?
I used to record Thug too.
Oh, really? Even back then?
Yeah, that's how deep it goes, dog.
Wow. That's hard.
That's how deep it go, my dog.
Right.
That's my brother, though, for sure, for sure.
One of the greatest.
One of the greatest, for
We
sure.
all
for sure.
owe him a huge debt. Rap history, he will never get his true due.
That shit lame as hell, but he always gonna be him, though.
Right.
He always gonna be him, for sure.
Seeing Thug live, like I seen him at a few festivals and shit, it's a wild experience because you forget how many fucking songs he has that are just amazing that you know. But then he never had that one song that really went massive. So it's
That's 'cause
like
he got
people don't
several
give
of them,
him,
though. He
you
got
know,
several songs that were technically went massive.
right? But
That's
you know, he
wild.
never had a bad bougie, you know.
I ain't.
He should have. Honestly, if it wasn't for the leaks and it wasn't for label bullshit and everything, I feel like he would have had a song during that time period that went to that level.
I don't feel like you can say that about Thug.
Really?
I think he play with you.
Which one?
Everything you just said.
Hercules.
I don't feel like you can say that about Thug. Maybe some other niggas in Atlanta, but you can't say that.
Halftime.
That
There's a
one
lot
too.
of good ones. I'm just saying I don't feel like he ever saw his true potential in terms of that one massive song. I feel like he would agree with that. But I think that he would agree that it's probably not really his fault. It was the
think he
label
gonna-
and all that bullshit.
I think he gonna tell you what I'm telling you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. No, don't get me wrong. He
gonna
reached
do
a
it.
level of greatness that is unparalleled by almost everybody. And his influence, like, he changed the game so much. So many people rap the way they rap because of Young Thug.
Yeah. It's a lot of people rap today because of the people who was going crazy a couple of years ago, and of course today.
It's all the kids who grew up on it.
Yeah, because we ain't grew up on that shit. We grew up on the Jay-Z, Nas, and
Gucci
and
and
everybody
shit.
from straight up WAP for sure, OJ for sure. LA, I'm like everybody that I rap with. That's who we grew up on.
That's the nature of the universe, is that you always want to kill your father.
Huh?
Not literally, but
was
listen,
kill your father.
if you grow up on Gucci and Jeezy and then you go on to rap, it's like at some point you're gonna have to do something to differentiate yourself and basically to be better. Like, you know, like Migos wouldn't rap the way they rap, you wouldn't rap the way you rap, Thug wouldn't rap the way he rapped if it wasn't for the fact that Gucci was so good at what he did that they needed to take what he did and expand upon it. And,
Everybody know Gucci is the GOAT. It ain't nothing. That ain't shit to talk about.
right.
Everybody knows so WAP. I was bumping WAP when I was in 6th grade.
Really?
Getting in trouble.
How old are you?
26.
26. You're young compared to me. Damn, I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, niggas think I'm old. I'd be laughing sometimes.
Really? They think you're an old head? Does that hurt a little bit?
No.
You've been out for a long time, though.
5, 6 years?
Yeah.
Ain't a long time.
You still got a Rich the Kid friendship, or?
Yeah, you know, that's my dog. You cool. Like I said, I try to keep it cool with everybody, but as soon as I as soon as I feel like a little flaw, I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
Are you easily offended?
Not really. It just depends on who it is and how long I've been,
Right.
That's what it depends on.
Right. Because, like, somebody that you don't know that well could offend the fuck out of you real easy.
I'm going to smack him. That's when I take it
But
down.
your boy that you've been knowing, like, I mean, you could say a lot of shit that nobody else could say to you. And you're going to be like, all right.
It depends on what kind of term. I ain't going to be like, all right. It depends on what kind of terms to say. I might be like, all right, if he trying to teach me a little something or if I'm tripping. And yes, of course, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and goddamn hear what the fuck you trying to say. If it's one of them niggas that I should even take the time even to hear what the fuck he talking about.
Right.
I ain't finna just have a conversation with any nigga just and shut the fuck up and be like, what you saying, bro?
Right.
No.
Who do you fuck with in terms of this younger generation, or what are your feelings on the younger generation? You think a lot of it's whack? I get that idea.
I ain't gonna say whack. I fuck with I don't know. Who I fuck with? You gotta give me a little minute. Hold on. I gotta think.
If we were to look at your
you
iTunes right now and like what you've been listening to lately, what's on there?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'll tell you mine too. It might be embarrassing.
Mine too. I ain't listening to what you ain't listening to.
Oh, Skippa Da Flippa. Convenient.
I got some Lil Yachty on my shit. I got some Thug on my shit. Some Pop. Some Neptunes.
Neptune.
Some 50. Some Cassie. See, got some J Storm on my. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And I got DJ Khaled right here. That's what I was just listening
I ain't gonna lie.
to.
I just passed this shit.
The new project is stupid hard.
That song with Nip is crazy.
It is hard.
Crazy.
You know, there's a 21 and Cardi B song that's ridiculous. That's gonna be a big hit. I'm a mega Kodak Black fan too. I gotta say that.
Free zone.
I'm a mega Draco the Ruler and 03 Greedo fan too. I don't know if you're up on them, but those are the best who do it.
Who?
Oh yeah, Barter 6 right there.
Who?
Draco the Ruler and 03 Greedo.
Greedo, that's my dog.
You do know him, okay.
Fuck with John before he got fucked up. That's my dog.
Bro, they need to free them just for the music's sake, bro.
That nigga 03 shit hard as fuck for sure.
Stupid hard. And I gotta shout out Uzi too. I listen to Uzi a lot. He
Uzi
needs to
been
drop
fine.
his project.
He's been fine. But who out of the younger crowd are you asking me or trying to compare to or even? Because it's too many of them, bro.
This is true.
Too many of them.
Right.
I see a new rap nigga like every week. And then going back on sound, I'll hear it and it'll sound like somebody that just came out the other week.
Right.
It's just a whole nother name and a whole nother body.
It's weird, right? This feels like the audience just wants new faces all the time.
I guess.
Yeah.
If that's what's going on, that's what's going on. That shit ain't gonna last forever because everybody in the world gonna be a fucking rapper.
Yeah. It feels like the number of like stars that are being created has slowed down this year, whereas like 2018 it was like weirdly active.
The real is back. That's
real
what's
is
going
back.
on.
There we go.
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years, like the president.
Exactly.
We get a new president every 4 years.
Yep. And the sound changes every 4 years. It definitely does. It definitely does.
That's interesting. It's scary to think of what might be to come.
It's gonna be the real. It's gonna be the trap shit, but it's gonna be like an enhanced trap shit. I'm finna show you
Country trap.
Do have them too. I ain't say all that. I just gonna be enhanced. I just gonna be enhanced trap music.
You ain't gonna make a country song?
I mean, shit. If John pull up on me,
Right. You think Lil Nas owns the genre?
of what?
Country trap?
For sure.
He owns it.
For sure. No, I ain't gonna lie, cause a Thug got a whole kind of some
Right.
songs like that he been did. He just ain't never put them out.
Oh, he has some songs out that sound a little country too, though.
Man, bro, Thug probably the only nigga that I can compare it to how he records and how many songs he has. But besides Quavo and that nigga Thug does the same shit. He's going 5-10 songs a night. So that's why I say that shit. Like, man, ain't gonna have some shit. But as of now, Nas having that shit for sure. He didn't took flight.
We'll see what
They
happens.
said the boy had $5 in his account. Shout out to that man.
That's crazy, yeah.
Shout out to that man. For
I
sure.
don't know though. Like, where the fuck is he from anyway? Do we even know?
He from the old road, Old Town Road. Old Western.
But if he's
motherfucker.
not from down south, then isn't that a little odd that like we have all these like the South is where like rap.
Texas ain't the South.
Texas ain't the South.
No.
Why? Northern Mexico?
Yeah, exactly. I'm tripping. I ain't mean to say fucking Texas. Holmes not from Texas. He's from.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's from. What do you say?
Not down south, right?
No, I didn't think he said Atlanta. I don't know how the fuck I said Texas. I'm thinking about some juice or something. I swear to God.
So, thinking about some juice?
Yeah. And
Really?
you know that shit coming from Texas.
You still on the juice or what?
Hell nah. I done went broke on the juice, then double back on the juice and all that.
Yeah.
Nah.
I gotta stay away from it too, man.
All right, nah.
I need all the energy I can get, bro.
That shit don't be putting me down though.
Really?
That's why, yeah, that shit don't do all that to me.
Somebody will give me a 2 and it'll take me a week and a half to get around to drinking it.
A 2?
Yeah.
A 2?
I'm a weakling, bro.
Nah.
I'm not drinking a 4. Fuck that.
I was throwing 2s in 2002. Nah, but that shit.
When you were like 10.
Swear. I got down. I feel like you just can't just constantly drink that shit. Like you gotta take breaks if you do drink it. I ain't saying, hey, y'all go drink lean, so y'all free me now. I'm just saying for the older niggas that know, trust me, they take breaks. They know. Nigga.
Right.
And then you got some people who just drink that shit because they got to, because they can't eat.
Right.
I've been there.
I mean,
I've been there.
You would rather be the kind of person that could drink a reasonable amount of lean occasionally and not be the person that is drinking a fucking 6 a day because they're just addicted.
I'd rather be the nigga that I am today, and I ain't got to drink none, and I can still eat whenever I want to eat and all that shit, because I've been there before, and that shit is not pretty.
Right.
That shit's ugly. I used to be that nigga to go drink a 6 a day. You got DJ Champ, man. I used to have DJ Champ with me every day. Back then, Holmes was my fucking DJ.
Right.
Nigga, me and Champ used to pull up a pint in a day and a half. And I used to call, yo, bring me 3 more pints. Me and Champ not doing it again. Champ used to tap out on me, flip me tripping, bro.
That's when it gets bad. Like, of people I know who are bad with lean, it's when it gets competitive.
You know what I'm saying?
They start like acting like you're a pussy if you're not drinking enough.
For sure.
That's when it gets bad.
But the attitude on that shit is different.
Yeah.
When I said crazy shit to my mama, I had to stop drinking that shit.
If I was drinking lean, that people would know. They'd be able to tell from my voice and shit, my whole demeanor. I feel like they can tell when I fucking smoke a blunt before I do the interview.
Nah, for real. That's somebody that pay attention.
Yeah.
They on your ass.
Let me eat an edible.
Them shit, I never eat no edible. You tripping, Adam. Them shit put nigga right out.
I've done it before, though. I've ate an edible and then gone on the podcast and had my co-host stop partway through and ask me what the fuck was wrong with me. He thought I took a Norco or something.
Them shits ain't none. Y'all be out here taking some weird ass
Norcos?
Yeah. At first, I thought it was
You're right.
called
They're not
Narco.
very much. You got to take a couple of them.
Norco.
Norco.
Say it again.
Norcos. Narcos is the show.
Narco.
Which I actually want to watch that show. I'm going to be honest.
You never seen it?
No.
It's cool.
I watched a couple episodes, but I want to watch the whole thing.
It's cool.
You don't watch Game of Thrones, huh?
Nah, hell no. I don't even, what is that?
This is a show about, medieval sorcery and such.
Medieval time.
Yeah, I mean,
Harry Potter shit.
you might not fuck, and it's a lot more serious than Harry Potter.
How you get more serious than Harry Potter?
Bro, let me just tell you that, like, of everyone who's on the show, like, I saw this movie or like poster for the show. It's like 50 characters, whatever. They're all dead. Shit ends up with like 4 people still left alive.
You talking about the shit that you just...
Game of Thrones. Everybody dies.
So what the hell?
There's a lot of people fucking their family members too, bro. I don't know if you'd be comfortable with it.
That why I ain't watching all that crazy shit and be talking about, hey, bro, you seen Game of Thrones? Hell nah. What that is?
No, yeah.
You know they fucking their people. Nah.
There's a lot of violence. My girlfriend has to look away while we're watching it a lot.
Always
Pretty
like
brutal. Violence. A lot of people getting stabbed.
Don't call it. Pardon me, I'm sorry.
All right, so
I ain't really even take Harry Potter in too much, so I don't think I can take a whole enhanced Harry Potter, all that shit.
Harry Potter's next on my list.
What to watch?
I just haven't. I watched one of them, but I got to watch the rest of
you
them.
don't wanna watch it.
My girlfriend's obsessed with it though, so I want to try and fall in line.
Your girlfriend.
Bust out some knowledge. Yeah, and they're about to have the Harry Potter game too. It's gonna be just like Pokemon Go, but it's Harry Potter.
20 years later.
It's gonna be crazy.
20 years later. I thought they already had a Harry Potter game, huh?
They probably do, but this is like a location-based game where you have to go places to play it and shit. It's gonna be crazy. It's going viral.
You finna be the first one in there.
Definitely. No, because they have a beta version in Australia, and I was watching a YouTube video of a girl playing it. It's gonna be wild, bro.
I ain't with that.
No, I don't blame you.
I'll take your paper in 2K though, for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll take your paper in Tetris 99. I'm a Tetris god.
Listen.
Do not fuck with me.
Listen, I ain't with all that. He be trying to play them little mind games and shit. He ain't trying to play all that. Nigga trying to take some money in some basketball.
I ain't got shit going for me in 2K. I'm on zero knowledge. Although I'd like to go to like a 2K boot camp and really get my skills together or something.
I can take it up.
Really?
Right in the crib.
Lou, you got skills? You look like you play 2K. No offense. FIFA.
You don't want this shit.
Ooh.
You don't want this shit.
All right.
You don't want this shit. Chill out. You don't want this shit.
That's why I play weird games so I don't have to play against my friends.
Say swear.
I mean, I play Tetris 99. I'm obsessed with it. I play it every night.
99?
Tetris 99. It's like Fortnite. It's like 100 players playing all against each other at the same time.
I don't think you're talking about some goddamn real Tetris shit. Like some.
Oh, yeah. It's Tetris, but you're all playing against each other. You could send blocks at each other. And they could,
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
It's like the block game.
It's intense.
So it's like Fortnite.
Yeah, it's like Fortnite in the sense that it's a battle royale and everybody's just competing to be number one. But in Fortnite, the game takes like a half hour or however long, and Tetris 99 the game takes like 5 to 8 minutes usually.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched my cousin play Fortnite for like 7 hours, bro.
Really?
I can't do it. If it do that to you, bro, if it do that, how you glued to the TV for 7 hours? I play Call of Duty though.
Really?
I'm glued to the TV for sure for 7 hours on Call of Duty.
I never got into that either.
Yeah, I did when I was in 6th grade.
Fortnite's crazy because you're just building shit. It's like so. I don't know what you do with the controller to start building shit, but that seems so crazy to me.
That shit, I don't fuck with that shit because that shit ain't real.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I ain't gonna
right?
build a house while somebody's shooting at you.
Exactly. What the fuck is that?
You got me fucked up. If I can't do that shit in real life, I don't want to do
Somebody's
that
shooting at you and you can create you're inside a box all of a sudden. You're doing a
and then
spell
you go
inside.
up the steps and shit.
Yeah, what the
and
fuck?
then you shoot them out the fucking window and then you get a kill. Hold on, wait.
I feel like the fact that I kind of didn't play video games for like 15 years sort of left me like not prepared to understand how Fortnite is a real thing.
15 years?
I mean, I stopped playing video games like basically when I started getting pussy when I was like 15.
You stopped playing video games?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was trying to get some pussy.
You just said you got some though.
No, I wanted some more after that.
Shit, I would have been that thing playing the game like this still. 10 years.
Damn. Maybe I could get my girl to let me smash while I'm playing a game. That'd be fucking
All
lit.
that maybe shit. Watch out. You know you going in tonight. Gang, you finna go buy the whole game right now. Gang Q, old motherfucker.
You've inspired me. You've left me with something.
They'll get it done. I know you is.
All right, so what do you have coming out? What do we have to look forward to from Skippa Da Flippa? Who hopefully through this podcast we've proven that you're just a cool ass dude, interesting guy, great story to tell, very good at 2K.
There's a lot more player shit about me that you could have said, but I'd take that. I'd take that. I mean, shit. As far as dropping projects, after I drop Still Having Two, I'm just gonna go on the frenzy and just drop. I probably drop like 2 projects every like 3 months and just do it and just keep on doing it because I got I got a lot of fucking music and I ain't just talking about music. I have real deal records, partner.
Really?
I just sound like Tip when I said it, didn't I?
Partner.
Shout out my daughter said
Expeditiously. Fix it. Expeditiously.
Nah, John.
He's a legend for that.
He been a legend. Y'all tripping. I don't know why niggas. Y'all better start trying to learn
But you know, he just made a meme real quick. One word, boom, it's a meme.
He good for that, for sure.
Hey, but Kodak's funny as fuck for naming the song Expeditiously too. That was funny.
That's that Florida shit.
He's ignorant as hell. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
For better, for worse. I was really offended by some of Kodak's behavior, but I gotta admit it was still kind of funny, and I can't ever. Yo, he's one person. If he goes to jail, I'm breaking him out.
He in jail right now. Go break his ass out.
Right, but if he goes in for like a 10-piece,
you just said.
I'm breaking him out.
He in there right now.
Okay, well, break him out.
Take care of your who?
Lou, break him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but his music's just too good. I don't want to go 10 years without Kodak. You know,
Kodak ain't finna be no jail 10 years.
Young boy, another person that could potentially be locked up for like 10 years.
Shit, I was in jail at a point in time where I could have been locked up for 30 years. Ain't nobody care about
What's
me.
the longest bid you did?
Shit, like 10 months.
10 months.
They
Still.
ain't do no goddamn.
Still.
I was like 17.
I couldn't do 10 months sitting on my head or standing on my head.
Nah, you damn sure couldn't because all your blood gonna goddamn rest of your shit's gonna blow up like a fucking watermelon.
Definitely.
Show for sure.
Thanks for giving me that mental image to leave this with.
You better not do that.
What do you got on the way right now? Like what?
Still having two.
Still having two.
I haven't. That's gonna be my biggest project up to date. Why? Because I feel like I did something completely different. I changed me. First of all,
You grew.
yeah, my personal shit. I took care of shit that I should have took care of a long time ago, and I changed as a man, and I see shit a lot differently, bro. And I ain't the same. I ain't the same young nigga that used to just come in and fuck shit up. Cause if you know me, then you know me. But I changed, and I'm on that path, and I have songs with real deal like pain, but the pain is like totally like just straight talent. But you can hear it though, and I'm having people on my songs like, of course, the Derez Deshawn, Dirt. What else I got on the tape? I got like 7 people on there. I can't even think of them now. Gunna. Damn, that shit just fucked me up. Trouble. Yeah, you know, I fuck with Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with who fuck with me.
That's what's up.
Straight up. But that's gonna be a big one though.
I'm ready
Still
for it.
having 2 on the way, 3 weeks. Be prepared. I'm on y'all nigga ass. I'm on y'all. Pause. I'm on y'all nigga tater tot.
Freeze.
Tater bean. Free. Sub-Zero, John.
Someone says some gay shit, freeze
I
them.
swear to God. You need all that pause, not freeze.
You can.
You gotta freeze immediately.
Wow, I love it. I learned a lot through this interview, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's all right. Come on. I've been fucking with you for a long time. You already know
Really?
that.
Oh, I appreciate that,
You
man.
know that, nigga. I didn't DM you 7 months ago. Keep going, play. You on their ass. Real shit.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, dude. Honestly, it was good to get to meet you in this long form scenario, you
I
know?
appreciate you, bro, for having me.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you, man. All right, Skippa Da Flippa, Flippa having, no
Having.
jumper.
I'm having a jumper, though.
Not me so much.
All that shit.
I'm working on it.
That's my dog.
I'm gonna learn to shoot this year.
Come on, let's go do it. What
Let's
you trying
do
to
it.
do?
Oh, dude, we had a Mortal Kombat hoop back here, and then they took it away.
Who did?
I don't know. It was just there one day.
He said they took it away like that. He know exactly what took it.
I don't know though. Well, I know it was some guys over there. They took the hoop away, but damn, I wanted that hoop to stay back there. That shit was great. But then the problem would be, people would be fucking with it right now. It'd be banging on the wall. I have to send somebody.
This wall right here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
have to
you
send
can't
somebody to
do-
go yell at him
Yeah,
and
you can't
shit.
do no shit like that.
No.
For sure.
All right.
Appreciate it, though, bro.
Appreciate you, man. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. More heat dropping.
Having.
Pow.